Yo, what's up, guys? I should have drank that before I went live. Oh well. Guess I'm not perfect. How many we got in here? I'm gonna give a few more minutes for everyone to join. Of course, I see we have several who will sign in early. Looks like Jeb was first in the chat. No, it says Bryson at 411. I feel like you haven't been on here since 411, Bryson. You just signed in and say that. We got Alexis and Hunter in here. Or is that just Alexis Winslet? Eliora. Gotcha, listen. Oh, what's up? Excuse me. Sorry. What's up, young Kendall?
What's up?
I'm gonna get my headphones real quick. What time is it? 3 minutes to go. We got 12 people in here already. Look at these early birds. First time ever.
Hey, Winslet, I miss you. Wow. Hey, Ellie. I'll be in Brunswick, but not working at the church if that's your answer, Winslet. Hey, everyone else that has said hey. I didn't know there were comments on this thing.
Yeah, that's how they communicate with us. Or everybody talking at once. And I just want to hear my voice.
All these cool people.
Yo. Carson, is there a way we can stream this to Facebook Live, even though I didn't create like that initially? Without creating a new one? If not, that's okay. I don't think there is. I think we'll have to start a new one, which is fine.
Winslet thinks I'm popular. Am I more popular than Ethan? Yes.
I'm going to edit this. I think I just edited it to Facebook. Wow, let me see. I'm going to look. Kendall, what have you done in the past few hours since we talked?
I took a nap. I did some homework. I went to the car wash and washed my car because it was dirty.
Which car wash did you go to? That's a big question.
The one by the Causeway, because I had to go pick something up from Lanier Plaza. So
Gotcha.
I went over there. Pretty fancy one.
Yeah, there's a car wash near Harry Driggers. I've been super productive, actually. Thank you very much. I was about to say, had a nice little prayer walk with JC, and I had to go feed my little niece, little Dairy Queen. All right, I just shared this to Facebook Live too. Yeah, I see that, Carson. Let me see. Yeah, there's like a bad lag from, I think, when I talk to when y'all hear me, but that's okay. Kendall, say something.
Hello.
Yo. Winslet said, how old is your niece? Okay, that's not that much of a lag. She is, that's a good question. She's like 5. She's 5. She's at the semi-competent stage, but not really. So probably 5 years old. I'm
sure that.
All right, we're gonna filibuster a few more minutes, Kendall. Tell everyone that joke you know. Aqua turtle.
Yeah, I'm not good at jokes. That's not my strong suit.
What's that in your background,
You
by the
start
way?
it.
What's that in your
A
background?
ping pong table?
Oh, okay.
Ping pong table?
You're on the floor. Okay, I thought that was something
And
on
a
top of you. A
Ruby
bed.
ball?
Yeah. Do
Oh,
you
there's
ever
a
use?
project. That's a projector.
Yeah, well, obviously.
To
Do you ever use that
big
yoga
screen.
ball? Let's be honest. When's the last time you used that yoga ball?
No, that's
That's
my
what?
mom's.
When's the last
My
time she
mom's
used it
yoga
or
ball.
you used it? It probably has dust on it.
Talking about her.
That was funny.
Yes, Ellie, I'm in conflict. I got kicked out of college because they closed.
She actually
Not really
failed.
kicked out. I'm still
The
doing
coronavirus came at the right time, so it looks like she didn't fail. JK.
I better
LOL, smiley face.
graduate.
Um,
Ellie, I'm like 3 houses down from you.
That's Seth. What's up, Seth? Seth, I almost called you earlier today, actually. I mean, but I didn't. But I almost did. I just want you to know that. And I meant that from my heart. Where is... Oh, kill the game. We got 20 people live right now. I see it. That's what time? At 6:02. We'll wait like 3 or 4 minutes, then we'll start trivia. So guys, let me ask this before we start trivia. What's a good prize for whoever wins? We're gonna do trivia today, and we're gonna do charades today. And so, of course, just like last week, the winners will write them down, and their names will go in a drawing, and then at the end we'll draw a hat or draw a name,
Money.
and then you'll be the win. Money wins some money. Well, I did gift cards last week.
I'm with David.
David, $1,000 cash. Yeah. Okay.
Out of your bank account.
I thought we'd do something fun, or what's something fun besides a gift card? Y'all are so $100 Lisa. Y'all are spoiled. I feel like I've given good gifts ever since I've been here. Y'all are spoiled. Out of Kingdom Endowment.
Hey, you can give them those 3 AirPods that you got.
Yeah, I might give y'all the earpods made in China.
You might
have a gift card. What's some fun? I was gonna say, Ms. Robin's saying a gift card. How can I talk to y'all? Can you, Ms. Robin? If you can hear me right now, you have to comment to talk to me. Let me text her. That's funny. Robin, if you can hear me, if you're on Facebook Live, the comments goes through slower. If you go on YouTube Live through the link I sent in the remind, the comments go faster from YouTube Live. She texted me. Hopefully she can hear me. Drew said, I like your grandma's curtains in the background. Yeah, actually, that's true. She does have a good taste. Thanks, Drew. Did y'all like, I was like, should I do it at my grandma's house or in the Bahamas? And so I chose, it was a tough decision, but I chose my grandma's house to stream from.
Wait.
Huh?
Who's behind the scenes commenting to me on private chat? How do you do that? Is that
That's
you?
Carson.
Oh!
Private chat. Oh, we're not live yet. I don't know. Behind the scenes. Oh, okay, yeah.
Ellie.
That's just us. Ellie said, wow, Ethan. Oh, that was funny.
Y'all are funny.
All right, so we got 18 live right now, and I think, let me check. There's a couple on Facebook, I think. I was gonna wait. Let's wait like 2 more minutes, see if we make us get on for the trivia. So, Kendall, what's been the most exciting part of your week in the last 3 days?
So you want to hear a funny story?
I've been waiting all day.
It's kind of exciting. Okay, so my family decided that as family time, we're going to ride bikes in the neighborhood at night. So everyone in the family had a bike but me. So we went to Academy and bought a bike. So I got home. It was great. Rode it. Great. Next morning, I decided to go on a bike ride by myself and, spend some time with Jesus. And my tire popped. And so it was like dry rotted. So we were like, I guess we'll take it back. So we took it back to Academy, and I wanted the exact same bike, and they had it, so we bought it. So I get home, we're going on a bike ride later that afternoon, and the same thing
Let
happened.
me get this straight. Let me get this straight. You got a new bike and the tire rotted, right?
Yeah, like the day after I got it.
Ooh, that's been on the shelf for a long time.
I got the same bike again, and the same thing happened the next day. So in the last 3 days, I've gone through 3 different bicycles. But I got a new one, and it's from a different store, and it works better now. Went on a ride last night.
If this new one breaks,
it goes pretty good.
If this new one breaks within the next week, I might think it's more of a user problem as opposed to an equipment problem. But we'll see. Or the Lord's trying to teach you something. Hey, Abigail. Hey, by the way, I see your hey. Hey, Abigail.
Yes, I did get a different kind of bike and from a different store. I went to Target because we all know I love Target. We should have started at Target.
Oh gosh. I'm with the common people, so I shop at Walmart. Unlike you, high class folks.
Oh, high class. Thanks.
What's up, Lindsay? Hi, this is Lindsay.
David, a motorcycle is dangerous.
Jeb, that's a great idea for a cash prize. I'm gonna do that today. Okay.
Out of your account, not the
account, yeah, out of my personal bank account. Hey guys, we have a guest coming in hot right now. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, what's up, my man behind the scenes? Hey. Carson, just give everyone a quick hey. Oh, he left us. There's a reason he's behind the scenes. That's funny. All right, we got 27 on. We'll go ahead and start trivia. And those who are missing it right now, you know what? That's on them. So with that being said, let me pull up my trivia questions.
Can Carson, I start?
Yeah, you can start. And Carson, by the way, whenever we put the banners up, can they still hear us even though the banners are up? Because once I put the question up, if they can't hear us, we'll see. Go ahead and start.
Do I have to go in order? Do I have to go in order?
Yes, let's just say yes, because Carson made some graphics for the questions.
Okay, start out really easy.
All right.
In the movie Finding Nemo, which is my favorite movie, what is Nemo's dad's name?
Will you repeat the question one more time, young Kendall?
Okay, in the movie Finding Nemo, what is Nemo's dad's name? A little tongue twister.
Oh, we've got a lot of people coming in, or we got a lot of answers coming in.
Some people.
It looks like
great movie.
Oh, what's up, Matthew? Looks like the Merriman. Yep. Now our screen, guys. People got mad at me last week. It has to be the first person that comes up on our screen, our comments that we receive, because your screen might look different because there's a lag. Okay, so if that happens in cyberspace, if you get bullied in cyberspace, can't help it. But Ken will confirm this. But I have the Merrimans as the first one to answer.
That's what I see.
Is that you too? Is you too?
Yeah.
All right. Which Merriman is this? He put. That's the right answer, right, Marlon?
Yeah.
Nice. Which Merriman is that? Is that Cohen? Is that Kyler? Or do I just put Kyler and Cohen? So I'll just put Merriman. I'll put Merriman as a sweet. Okay, good deal. All right, I got your name in the hat. Good, I like it. Teamwork. That was good, Marlon. That was good. That was a solid question. That was a childhood favorite cartoon of mine. For my question. Let me get to the banner.
It's
the brand.
So good.
In ancient Greece, wait, let me figure this out.
How come you have cool?
Can y'all hear me while I say this? Kendall, can you hear me right now?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. All right. I'm assuming everybody else can too. Sweet. In ancient Greece, throwing an apple was a declaration of what? What did that mean in ancient Greece if you threw an apple at somebody? Throwing an apple was a declaration of what? This one's kind of funny. Donna Goodbread. The Donna
Who's
Goodbread.
Donna?
Look at Donna. I'm assuming that's Andrew. I think.
Are these people Googling answers?
Hey, on Facebook Live, I see Donna commented, but I'm assuming that is that Andrew? Is that you through Donna's profile? Bailey, can you get on YouTube Live or Facebook Live and comment? I think Donna said no. Me, it's Donna. It's not Andrew. That's funny. Well, if it's not Andrew,
Donna.
I'm not going to give it to Donna. I'm gonna get the next closest person.
Where?
Hey, the next closest person I have is Ellie. Do you have Ellie next on your screen, Kendall?
What's the answer?
Here's the answer. See the screen? Love. In ancient Greece, throwing an apple to a woman was seen as a marriage proposal.
Yeah, I have Ellie.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
That was fast, Ellie. Good
That
job.
was good. That was good. I'm still holding on to my apple. I'm gonna throw it at somebody one day. That was a lame joke. Never mind. Awkward. All right, Kendall, next question. All right, Ellie got it.
Which is taller, the Eiffel Tower or the Statue of Liberty?
Oh, that's easy. Yeah, I should have listened to history class.
Which is taller,
Bailey, can you copy paste the YouTube link? It'll take you to this one I sent through the email or the remind. If you can't, that's okay. David said they are the same. David, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Riddle Tower?
Winslet's changing her answer. Who was the first one?
I have Jeb. Well, no, Jeb has wrong. What's the right answer, Kendall?
It's the Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower. So I have
Ellie.
Ellie again. Ellie's quick now. She must have
Ellie, you're killing it.
Our connection must be like 5G, opposed to you like 4G, 3G people. We hit Ellie again.
It's that Oak Grove Wi-Fi out here. Ellie, I got you.
That's funny. All right, is it my turn? Hold on, I'm excited about this next question. Actually, I forgot what this next question was. If you're on YouTube Live right now and you're thinking about, let me walk away from the computer, this is lame. Wait till my fifth question comes up. It's the highlight of the show. All right, here's my second question. What is the most frequent sold item at Walmart? Ooh, speaking of Target shoppers, what is the most frequent sold item at Walmart?
How do you have cool questions that come up on the screen and I don't?
Because me and Carson are good buds. I'm going to give Carson a shout out real quick.
I can't see
Shout
you.
out to Carson.
Yay.
Carson's the man. Y'all give him a friendly comment. Give him a friendly comment. Give him a thumbs up. Give him an air 5.
I think the toilet paper answer should work.
Yes.
I mean,
right now, toilet paper is definitely got to be the right answer. Oh crap! Let me go read comments.
What's the right answer?
All right, the answer currently might be toilet paper. But I'm talking about just typically. I see it. All right, the correct answer is. Oh, Carson, you got it. Bananas. Good job. Is it Emma K? I have Emma K with bananas. Good job, Emma K. Let me put Emma K in there real quick. Sweet. All right, Kendall, you're up.
Okay, which fingernail grows the fastest?
Sorry, guys. Kendall's trivia doesn't have cool graphics like mine.
Yeah, I'm not that
cool.
cool.
She's more of a JV kind of trivia player, not a varsity. Which finger's fingernail grows fastest? I have a guess. Are you gonna hold up the correct finger to the camera, Kendall?
No. Hold on, let me read them first. Ethan's my dog. Colby, go away.
Where's Colby at now?
Colby's yelling. Ellie got it. It's the middle nail. If you want to be really specific, it's the middle finger on your right hand. But middle finger, it works.
Middle nail.
So Ellie.
Dang, Ellie's.
I think Ellie's just.
I'm gonna have to put like a 5-answer limit on people if Ellie keeps this up. That's like 3 for her. The rest of y'all are just slow. Get better, kids. Get better. Ethan said they all grow the same.
Donna,
well, actually, I would think that too.
Cool. Donna, you're the coolest.
All right, my question. Number 3. Bailey, the Facebook page is called First Students Brunswick. Yeah. All right. So the question: what is the only food that will never expire? This is a good question, guys. In case coronavirus takes us back into a third world country, you need to know this. In case we have to live out in the wilderness for a while. What is the only food that will never expire?
McDonald's French fries.
Is that what they said? Let me see.
What David Hovey said.
That's kind of funny. I didn't mean to laugh out loud at that. David's not funny. I'll take my laugh back.
That's a good answer.
Is that Jeb? Hey, is Jeb Carson first on your screen, Kendall? It
yes.
looks like the correct answer is honey. Nice, Jeb. Let me write Jeb down here. The second person in the chat today, getting some love. Hold on. All right, sweet. All right, Kendall, you're up.
Which is more popular, Instagram or Facebook?
Ooh.
This one kind of surprised me.
I feel like I know this one, but I could be wrong.
You do because
there's a 50%. Yeah, I was trying to act like I didn't already know the answer you sent me. I was trying to act smart, which is funny. Kendall, your hair looks really nice today, by the way. It looks very straight and,
it's the first time I've done my hair in a few
vibrant.
weeks.
Ellie Worth said face Kim. David said Facebook.
Instagrams. I see some Facebook.
Seth said Facebook by far. I see. Which one's the right? It's Facebook, right, Kendall?
Okay, so Instagram has more users, but Facebook is more popular. So the answer is Facebook.
Let me ask you this.
I'm seeing the
This is probably a common FAQ. How do we define popular here? If Instagram has more users, how do we define popularity?
I got some
Google said it's more popular. Like
there was a thing that said trivia, and I clicked on it, and it said this was a question and this was an answer. So
yeah, I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to think. How do they define popularity? If Instagram has more people on it, how do we call this more popular? I'm just trying to think how they're defining popular.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? I still agree with you. So, is the Merriman's? Who do you see first? I see Merriman again for first.
I see Merriman.
Let me see Merriman's.
I'm with Winslet. It's on what's used the most. I think Facebook's used more.
That's probably what it is. And like Facebook posts a lot of probably more ads and stuff. Market capitalization. That's funny. Hey, Bailey. Hey, how are you doing? I see you. All right. My fourth question is, what is always coming but never arrives? What is always coming but never arrives? Robin Rozier said more older people use Facebook. That's funny.
Ooh.
Oh, I messed up. Yep. Who got that right first?
Ellie.
Right. Ellie? Hot dog, Ellie. I feel like is Ellie? Me and Carson talked about this last week. We think Ellie might be asking Siri or like Apple or like Google Play, like because everybody else having to type it. She's probably asking Ellie, "Are you using a voice automated like search? Is that what you're doing?" I have a funny answer, but I don't want it to be mean.
David, I want to hear what your answer is.
No, I don't want to hear what it is. He's probably gonna hate on me. I don't want to hear it.
I mean,
Drew Johnson texted me something pretty funny. That was actually funny. That was funny.
You said,
Drew.
nope, using my 10 fingers.
Do what? Using my 10 fingers.
Ellie said she's not using Google Play.
She said using my 10 fingers or like to type. Never mind. I had a blonde moment. All right, Kendall, it's on you. This is your last question. Make it good.
Okay. In which way do fans rotate?
Like baseball fans or what?
Like ceiling fans? I don't try this. I can't believe it.
Which way does ceiling fans rotate? Carly said both.
Okay, like which way do they turn normally?
I appreciate you sparing me, Dave. I appreciate you sparing me. I'm very emotionally sensitive right now with this Corona stuff going on. Where is
Wait, 2 people commenting. I lost it.
There's both. There's right. There's left. There's either way. There's Abigail says TOM clockwise.
Seth, stop being so smart.
Abigail, what'd you mean to say when you said TOM clockwise, time clockwise? Oh, she meant to say clockwise. Okay. Rebecca Canute said counterclockwise. Caitlin Duke said both. One blows air to you and the other blows air to the ceiling. No, say Ethan Ingersoll, it depends. I thought it depends sounds like such an apprehensive answer, like an old guy stroking his
Okay, so you people are too smart, but normally it goes counterclockwise if you want to blow air. Most fans go counterclockwise, but apparently some fans go both, or you can turn them. I don't know. I'm not a fan expert. Sorry.
You know what? Due to the.
But I'm looking at my fan right now, and I think it's going clockwise.
Due to the controversialness of this question, we're going to pull an oddball answer, and I'm going to give it to Carly Birkenstein, who says both, because I do think it does both.
Where's she say that?
She put hers.
Oh, I see it.
See it?
Yeah.
I think that's the right answer.
I agree.
So we're going to give it to Carly Birkenstein. Although Google said something different. We're smarter than Google. Or at least Carly is. Let's see.
Go, Carly.
I see your text, Carson.
Flip the switch.
I appreciate you. All right, guys. Y'all ready for this question?
I'm just talking about the fan. Seth said to flip the switch.
Like on the fan, probably. Like you have to go up there. You have to go up to the fan and flip it, not on the wall.
I don't do that kind of stuff. It just
Kendall's like 3'6". Seth, you know she hadn't done that before. All right, I'm just kidding. I'm short too. All right, last question.
I agree, David.
Last question.
What?
How old was Kendall in these two pictures? Kendall didn't know I had this ready. Look at Kendall holding the little whatever that is.
I hate so much.
Oh,
I hate you.
So whoever gets this gets their name in the hat twice. Since there's 2 right answers.
I don't even know the answer to this.
Kendall, you need to go back. I dug deep in your Facebook. You need to go back and figure out how old you were during this. And if you're not sure, just pick an age that you think. Just pick an age that you think, Kendall, and sound confident.
Why didn't you go look on my Facebook?
That's true for me. I don't know when you hug trees and wear glasses. I don't know when you had braces in the stadium. You gotta tell us that.
Ethan, you are a stalker. That was weird. I appreciate that.
I thought this was
my Facebook down.
This was a great trivia question. Colby said 18. That was funny.
It was yesterday. I'm kidding.
Yeah, that was last week.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the one on the right.
So
I'm gonna say, huh?
Sorry, go ahead.
The one with the tree.
Okay.
I'm going to say that I was probably like, we're going to go 12. Just for fun.
12? Okay.
And then
Okay.
the one on the left, let's go with that I was
Who is that, by the way? Is that Colby?
like let's say
Colby keeps at 18. At least like Kendall.
Let's say 12 and 14.
You're such a clown.
Let's say 12 and 14.
What's up? 12 you were 12 in the glasses picture?
In the one with the tree? Jeb Carson got it.
12 and 14. I feel like Jeb heard you say 12 and 14, and then he said 12 and 14. but
he did.
But he's still the first one. Let me make sure no one else.
Wait, what did Rebecca Canute say? Because she said yes.
Let me see. I have a 15 and 12 by Sam or by Matthew Canute.
I was not 17 in that picture. I think Donna wins.
You think Donna wins?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, Caitlin Duke said that he did comment after I said it.
He did comment after he said it. Let's see who guessed first, or guessed closest. I have Robin at 8 and 30. I have Sam. I have Matthew Canute at 15 and 12. That's closest. And then I have.
Sounds good. Let's do that. That's.
He gave 3 answers. That's funny. Rebecca Canute was David was kind of close. Rebecca was kind of close. Yeah, let's do Matthew Canute. One that he got the closest. He said 15 and 12. Nice, Matthew. All right, guys. Now for this next little section, we have charades. So, Kendall has volunteered to be our charades queen for this little session, and so whoever guesses it right first, you get your name in the hat twice, since there's only half as many of these. All right. So, Kendall, in the private chat, message me.
I have to act out things?
Huh?
I have to act out things?
Yeah, that's what charades is. Yes. You definitely have to act out things. You have to do it. Hey, do it for the glory of the Lord, Kendall. Let's not be insecure here. So, anyways,
I'm ready.
Kendall, private chat me the answer to this first one and then act it out. Or you don't have to private chat me. I won't guess, but you don't have to. You can just act it out. And then I'll figure it out.
Wait, what do you mean?
I
have to act something out?
Yeah. So, whatever your first one is.
I didn't make any up.
You didn't? All right, I'm gonna text. All right, hold on. Y'all give us 30 seconds. I'm gonna private chat.
Was that
I'm gonna private chat Kendall something to act out real quick to be for charades.
Okay, ready? Can I make noises?
Wait, are you doing something? Yes, you can make noises.
Yeah, what you said.
I don't know, guys. Wait, hey, y'all tell us. Is she allowed to make noises? What do y'all think? Yes or no?
Ethan, that's a terrible idea.
I think that's a funny idea. I just sent you. Is there a category or is it just random things? Let me see. The category is The category is going to be. Actually, it's just going to be random things. We're not going to make it difficult. Why does Jeb keep saying 21, 26, 27?
I'm going to do the one in the private chat that Carson just said.
That Carson sent?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Well, if you make noises, that'll be too easy. So don't make noises. You just have to act it out.
I can't do something that you just said because that's terrible. Okay, I got one. Ready? Wait, I don't know if you're going to be able to see me. Okay. Ready?
Oh, too easy. Easy money. Somebody better get that.
I'm really fuzzy. I didn't know I was fuzzy. A ballerina, a dancer. Carly got it first.
Oh. Yeah, Carly got it first. Alexis was like 2 seconds behind Carly. Close, Alexis. Carly got it first. Let me see. All right, Kendall.
Ethan, why don't you act out something?
Do the one. I'm the host. So Kendall, do the one I messaged you. That's a good one.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
There's
You
no way to
literally
do
can. You literally can. You have to use your creativity. We need the audience to have a challenge.
I need a
So,
chair.
guys, I'll
don't have a chair
commentate. I'll
here.
commentate to help you out. Go find what you need. I'll commentate to help you out. All right, guys. The category of this one she's about to
Okay,
act
hold on.
out is it's an inanimate object, meaning it's not a person and it's not something that's living and breathing. Okay, inanimate object. All right.
Okay.
So
Oh,
it's
you
a thing.
can't see me though. Can't see what I'm gonna do. Okay.
There you go.
Ready?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do this.
All right. Cool. I feel like that's going to mislead them from the answer, so you got to keep going. That's close.
I don't know what else to do.
You got to use your creativity, Kendall. This is where it
And then
counts.
this thing just
You got to quit talking.
Oh.
That last part was good. Jeb's close. Jeb's close. That's close. All right, no, Kendall, you got to do it until somebody types the right one. They're close, but you have to illustrate. Y'all are right on the first word. But you have to illustrate. It's not a fall. What is it? You have to illustrate that, Kendall.
No. Colby.
If y'all remember her story from earlier.
Yeah, just think about my story that I told, how tragic it was, and how bad my days have been.
What happened to the bike?
Oh, someone said it.
Where is it?
McKay.
Bike
Or is
crash.
that
Bike crash had been
black
said.
tire, that counts.
We'll say bike crash. We'll say bike crash.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Let me go up to let me see who said it first. Be thinking of another one, Kendall.
Okay, Ethan, it's your turn.
All right, send me one. Who said?
I got
car
you.
crash. They said car crash. Bike crash. MK didn't say it first, yeah. I got you, MK. I'm gonna write you down real quick. Did you send me one?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm nervous about this. Let me put MK in here. All right, hold on. Let me figure this out. That's kind of funny. I gotta take the headphones off. Let me take this off.
You're on mute. Ethan, turn your mute off.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, Carly said it.
Use,
Carly got it first.
Carly said it? Yeah.
Yeah. Good job, Carly.
Nice. Could y'all Matthew said praying. Matthew, you know me too well. You know me. Mary said get ready to eat. That's good. Like I was laying out like a towel. I could have been a picnic. That's a good thought. Ellie said workout. That's funny. Carly got it. I'll write that out. All right, Kendall. I'm gonna send you the next one.
No. It's your turn again.
No. I got you.
I got a good one.
Oh, I got one for Kendall.
No.
Yeah, look at that one.
I got a good one.
Who got that first? Who did we say?
I don't know. I didn't look at it. Carly.
Carly's quick. My sister's name's Carly, by the way, in case you're curious. Hey, you see mine I sent you? That's your next one.
No. I like the one that I just sent you better.
Okay, but that's me. It's kind of hard to do that. All right, hold on. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna act it out. That's kind of basic though. They're gonna guess that too easy. Let me think. All right, I'll do it.
You do the one that you just sent me then.
No. You got to do that one. You got to do that one. All right, guys. How do I? All right. I feel like that's pretty easy. Y'all better get that. I'll hit it one more time.
Apparently you look like you're moonwalking.
I am. That's my swag.
The Merrimans again.
Moonwalk.
Scott.
Alex's comment. What a goose. Beach sunbathing. Ethan, hey, Ellie said, I'm sorry, I'm reading previous comments. They're kind of funny. Ellie said showing off your muscles. Ethan said beach sunbathing. Is it cold? All right, who got this one first? Merriman says skipping. Does skipping count as hopscotch? I don't know. I'm trying to manipulate the game to have so Rebecca can get one. She's been so close, but just a little too slow. Rebecca, I'm trying, but you got to help you. Do what, Kendall?
Sure. I like her.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. We don't do favoritism here. We don't do favoritism. We're all equal in the eyes of God. Okay. Just kidding. I don't know.
Okay, is it time to do something else now?
Yeah, last one. You got to do yours, and then we got to do the last one. Hey, Bill.
I'm not doing that one you sent though.
You do the one I sent. Guys, there's a really good one I sent Kendall, but she's being a little gun shy. I need y'all to comment with some encouragement to strengthen her, with courage to act this last one out.
I don't know how to do it.
Yes. That's actually funny that she said that. All right, Rebecca. I'm going to act it out. Just try.
Ethan, there's no way to do that. Show me how it's done then.
Who, me?
Yeah, because I don't know how to do it.
Never mind. I'm like, that's going to be weird. That's going to be weird. I'm not going to do it. That's going to be weird. It'd be fun if you did it. If I did it, I'd fucking be weird.
That's great.
Is that Cole? What's up, Cole? Get out of here. Colby. Hey, Colby, we're going to have you do as the last guest. As the last guest. Colby, you have to act this out. You have to act that out, Colby.
Yeah, okay. No, that's weird. We can't do that together.
Out, guys.
All right. Okay, ready?
He could use you as a prop. Alex, I'm definitely going to shave my neck beard soon, I promise. Tonight, actually. Erica Mills said, go Kendall. That's funny. Oh, okay. Y'all getting a character. Patty cake, picnic. Not quite. Y'all are close. Kobe, you got to sell it. You got to sell it a little more. You got to make it distinct a little bit.
You got to do some more. You got to do some more. That's
Ellie's close. Is that close enough?
Oh, somebody said it.
Caitlin Duke, date. Yeah, going on date. Caitlin Duke got it. Nice.
No, Emma Kay was before her.
Picnic.
A family picnic. That's a good one.
It was a picnic. What
Murder.
Murder. That's Colby's date. That's why. Who said date first? I think it was Caitlin Duke.
Yeah.
Winslet said flirting.
Oh, they said it at the same time.
Winslet said flirting. I'm okay with that answer. I'm okay with Winslet getting this one. Winslet, you got it. You got it with flirting. That's good.
I think Jackson's was the most accurate.
Yeah. That's what Colby wants his date to be like. Or if it goes bad.
Mr. Kip, that was.
What did he say?
What are you talking about?
Mr. Kip texted me.
That's funny. All right, guys. So I'm gonna draw the names in like 10 minutes, but really quick, I want to ask Kendall a couple questions. Let her share her heart for a second, and then I'm going to share a little something with you, maybe. And let's take 10 minutes, guys. If you're watching, if you're listening, please engage for the next like 10 minutes, and let's just like focus on the Lord really quick. Cause I believe that I believe that God has a word for you, whether it's through something Kendall says, whether it's through something I say, whether it's just to be encouraged because you're all in this lobby together. But we are, we're still the church, although we're not meeting together in person. And I know we just found out today that the schools in Glenn County or the state of Georgia are shut down for the rest of the year. And so I know life is different than it's ever been, right? And this is kind of a crazy moment in history that we're living. And we're going to look back one day and tell our kids and tell, future generations about, I remember during this time, this is what it was like. And so this is a significant time in history, I believe. But more than that, guys, let's thrive during that time, not just survive. And I posted that earlier this week, but I want us to be hungry and thirsty for God and be satisfied in Him. There's a quote I like that I shared with a group, I think last night, that says, every day is an adventure because we have access to get into the presence of God. And so, guys, whether we're stuck at home or we're out and about, every day is an adventure because we have access to the presence of God. And so let that be our challenge. Let's dive, let's attack, let's get into the presence of God. We have access no matter where we are. That's good news. But with that, Kendall, I'm going to ask you, what has been the toughest part for you? I've asked the students this last week, and I've asked them several different groups on Zooms and stuff. And I just want to hear from you. Hopefully, it's good to hear each other's struggles and know we're all going through it together. But Kendall, what's been the toughest part for you spiritually / just in your life during this weird time?
I definitely think that putting all your trust in the Lord during this time has been really difficult. I know life's just been crazy for everyone and been very different. And for me, I've kind of packed up my life in Milledgeville off at college, and I've moved back home, and I'm kind of coming back to a different normal for me. And like y'all doing school online and having to just kind of get back to a different kind of normal and start this whole life again. So I think really trusting the Lord. And when you say trust the Lord, you like, do I really trust the Lord, or do I like things on my own and my own agenda and my own time? Or am I really truly putting all of my faith in the Lord and saying like, Lord, you have this, it's all you. There's so many unknowns during this time period, I feel like, and so many questions that we have. And so like truly sitting back and saying like, Lord, like I trust you, like I give this to you, and I don't have any fears and I don't have any anxieties about this because it's in your hands. And I was reading earlier today, John 14:1, and it says, don't let your heart be troubled, but believe in me. And I know that my heart gets troubled easily, and I have a lot of fears and worries about what's to come and not going to go back to school and how I'm going to graduate and finish. And so just truly sitting down and resting in the Lord and knowing that He already has it all under control, and that I don't have to fear and I can place all my trust in Him. So I think the biggest thing that's been super hard for me during this is just truly trusting that the Lord has this under control and not worrying, honestly, because I'm a big worrier.
That's good. And you might have already kind of answered in your explanation just then, but what has been something you can point to in your life so far and look and say, oh, this good has already come from it, or this has already been fruitful because of this?
Kind of going into what yes, Winslow, I was supposed to graduate on May 2nd, and we're not having graduation anymore. But I've been kind of reading this devotion lately with some people through the Bible app, and it's talking about resting. And it goes through like the recovery of knowing your limits and when to like stop and take a deep breath, and refreshment to do things that refresh your spirit and your mind, and then renewal. So spending time with the Lord to refresh you and to renew you each day. And so I think that the Lord's really teaching me to sit back and to rest in Him. And I know that like during this time we have so much more free time than we've ever had. Or at least I do. I don't spend all day every day doing school, and I have a lot of time to just lay in my bed and watch Netflix, honestly, or scroll through my phone like I do a lot. And so just to truly like sit back and take my quiet time and to really rest in my scriptures that I'm reading, and to really rest and to pray, and to just, back to what I was saying, like, not worry, and to like place it all in the Lord's hand. And so one of the scriptures that came up with the devotion, I think it was yesterday, Matthew 11:28-30, and it says, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your soul." And so just like sitting back and resting in the Lord and knowing that he has it all under control and that I don't have to, because it's a real good thing that I don't have to know all the answers or have any control over this situation. And so just kind of getting away from things that distract me and things that take away from my time with the Lord. So whether that's just putting my phone across the room while I'm having my quiet time, or that's setting aside a time to like not get on Netflix and watch TV and not hang out with, I say hang out with friends, go ride bikes with my family. And so just kind of just putting away that time and just like truly resting. And so that's been the really cool spiritual fruit that's come out of what's been hard for me. And I've been able to grow a lot in that. And the Lord's still teaching me how to rest, because I promise you, I'm not an expert at it. I am a on the go 24/7 kind of gal. And so it's really hard for me to slow down and to really stop and to relax and to rest in the Lord. So that's been something I'm all kind of tied together, like what I'm learning, what's been good, and what's been hard, if any of that made sense.
Yeah, it makes sense to me, at least. Hopefully, that's a good word, guys. About just trying not to worry, what Kendall's kind of saying, and how she's had to slow down, and God's making her slow down, and she's able to really rest in him and to grow in that. That's good. Let me ask you guys this. This is a time I was talking to the Lord today, and I was kind of just processing the Lord, being honest, and I was kind of worrying about some things. I was worried about Nicaragua mission trip, if it's going to be canceled. Our summer schedule, just the fun stuff, and also summer camp, and when life is going to return to what we call normal. And I was just kind of worrying and kind of like, Lord, what does this mean? And how long do we have to stay online? And I was kind of anxious. I was kind of remember that, God is bigger. God is in control. But what I want to do right now, I want everyone to comment in the chat of something you're honestly worried about. And let's be serious. Let's not troll here. Like, what is something you're honestly worried about? For me, if I was to comment, it would be like the summer schedule, Nicaragua mission trip that I was excited about, and just how to encourage and reach you guys, how to seek the Lord well, how to live out my faith well, how to seek him well. And so there's a lot of things I'm worried about, but what are some things, guys, in your life, whether it's school, whether it's friendships, I don't know, but what are some honest things that you're worried about right now? And so let's just take a minute and just fire in the comments, and then we'll go from there. I'll give like a 30-second, 60-second little buffer. Let me find this passage. Once again, what are some things we're worried about? Jackson, Nicaragua, Caitlin, how things will be affected in the future from this. Yeah. Merriman's, our country and what will change after this is over. Yeah. Alexis, passing all my classes and not drifting away from God. Yeah. Wins, if we're going to have to stay quarantined by ourselves, for how long? I think it's worse. Be like the end times in the Bible. MK, my grandma just diagnosed with cancer, so I'm scared she'll get sick. Jeb, yeah, what will change and how people will react. Ethan, not being able to go to the beach. Sarah, my parents getting sick. What will happen with co-op, Merriman's, Ethan, or pool? Ellie, and what the future holds, just some struggles I'm having. Yeah, worried about the future. Yeah. Robin, family, our country, what's going to like look like moving forward. Work, yeah, what looks like moving forward. When coronavirus will end. Matthew, Robin getting sick. From Carly getting sick. Rebecca, that by the time this pandemic is over, I'll know a lot less people. Yeah, Matthew, the virus, Ellie, like the future friends, how long this will be like, this, the economy. Bailey, top two are family members who still work, and I'm able to get, right, what? To get COVID, yeah.
Some true fears right there.
Yeah. Anybody else, guys? I'm gonna give like another 60 seconds and like just process on the keyboard. What is it you're really worried about? Like, just be honest with God right now, because you're not the only one thinking it. And a lot of you are just real, but there's still a lot of you haven't heard from. Guys, if I can, I'd love to hear from everybody. What is it, something you're honestly worried about right now? Like 30 more seconds. Because I want this to be freeing for us tonight, myself included. I'm going to do this first. Erica says, my 2020 seniors, FBLA Nationals, dance, cheer. Competition for girls and Josh football. Yeah. Ellie, there are children that are on safe place. School is a home abuse. Yeah. Ellie said dancing. Ethan said my grandparents getting sick. Dave said college and just how that will go forward now. Caitlin, I wonder if it's ever going to be like it was before the coronavirus. Yeah. Yeah. So guys, real quick, I want to read a passage of scripture and then we're kind of conclude in just a second. But let me read this, guys, from Matthew 6, starting in verse 25 through 34. And it's 9 verses, so just stay with me. But this has been on my heart today. And so Jesus is speaking to the disciples, and he says, for this reason, I say to you, do not be worried about your life as to what you will eat or what you will drink, nor for your body as to what you will put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing? Look at the birds of the air, that they do not sow, nor reap, nor gather into barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not worth much more than they? And who of you, being worried, can add a single hour to his life? And why are you worried about clothing? Observe how the lilies of the field grow. They do not work, nor do they spin. Yet I say to you that not even Solomon in all his glory clothed himself like one of these. But if God so clothes the grass of the field, which is alive today and tomorrow is thrown to the furnace, will he not much more clothe you? You of little faith, do not worry then, saying, what will we eat, or what will we drink, or what will we wear for clothing? For the Gentiles eagerly seek all these things, for your heavenly Father knows that you need all these things. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. So do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will care for itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Guys, what's been on my heart? I love verse 33. It says, but seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. Guys, he says, worrying something is human nature. We all do, right? We want to know the answer. We want to be in control. Because me knowing now I don't have to have faith, or I don't have to trust God. Well, I know I have the answer. There is no faith in that. There's no trust in that. Trust and faith in the Lord is whenever we don't know, but we trust him based off who he is and what he says. And right here, he says a bold statement. He says, right here, he says a bold statement. He says, who can add a single hour to their life by worrying? Nobody, right? Like, worrying does not benefit us. Worrying does not help. And so it's good to be honest about, hey, we have all these things that we're worried about. It's good to be real and process and talk to the Lord. But Jesus says, seek first the kingdom and his righteousness, and everything else he'll take care of. Lastly, the other scripture I want to read is just 2 verses from Genesis. I was reading this morning, and there's a part, if y'all know the story of Sarah and Abraham, where Sarah's really old. All right, Abraham's really old. And when Abraham was like 75 years old, God promised, hey, Abraham went to God and said, hey, am I going to have any offspring pretty much? And the Lord kind of spoke to him and said, listen, your offspring is going to be as numerous as the stars in the sky, as the sand of the sea. And he's like, well, I don't have an offspring. And he's like, I'll provide you with one. And there's a lot that happens in those 25 years, but 25 years later, or 24 years later, Abraham's 99 and Sarah, I think, is like 90 at the time. And 3 angels come along the road. And in these 3 angels, it's in chapter 18 of Genesis. They come along the road and Abraham recognizes this. Abraham runs out to meet him, says, hey, let me feed you. Like, let me take care of you. Let me wash your feet. And the angel's like, okay, do as you say. And so he does that. And Abraham knows who he's talking to. Well, Sarah was eavesdropping on his conversation with them behind the tent. And one thing that stuck out is it says, in verse 9, they said, where is Sarah, your wife? The angel's talking to Abraham. He said, they're in the tent. He said, he said, I will surely return to you at this time next year, and behold, Sarah, your wife, will have a son. So the angel said to Abraham, I will return this time next year, and Sarah will have a son. And she's 90 years old, and Abraham's 99. Then it says, Sarah was listening at the tent door, which was behind him. Now Abraham and Sarah were old, advanced in age. Sarah was past childbearing years. Sarah laughed to herself, saying, after I have become old, shall I have pleasure, my Lord, being old also? And so she laughed because she was like, yeah, right. I don't believe that. And a couple of verses later, God challenges that and speaks directly to Abraham and says, is anything too difficult for the Lord? And sure enough, a year later, she has a child, right? And his name is Isaac. And so that's been on my heart today. That's been challenging me today, is God saying to Abraham, is anything too difficult for me? For those of you who are worried about your family getting sick, you're worried about jobs, you're worried about, is life ever going to be the same? I'm just going to read some of these. Worried about college and what the future holds, right? Worried about what the country's like moving forward. Worried about how will people react? Somebody's grandma who's sick, and if this is gonna affect them. They're gonna have to stay quarantined for a long time, and things get worse. So it falls through. If it's harder now to pass classes, like I'm just reading some of your worries that you wrote down, how your family's gonna be together. Guys, there's some real worries and some real things. And that's valid. Those are real. Like those are present. Those are obvious in your life right now. But I want to ask this question to myself and to everyone here. Is God not big enough? That's my prayer. God, you are bigger than these worries. You are bigger than the coronavirus pandemic. You're bigger than the circumstances right now. And guys, I think the coronavirus, in many ways, I think it's going to be a blessing. I think it already has been. I think it's shaking the world up. And when the world gets shaken up by catastrophes or tragedies or things that cultures have to suffer together, God has a way of getting people's attention through heartbreak, of getting people's attention through suffering. And so my prayer is that revival worldwide comes out of this and the churches really unite. And so, that's the word for today. Genesis 18:14. Is anything to challenge all this week? As if you worry, if you're going to be afraid or to be anxious, just remind yourself, wait, is anything too difficult for the Lord? Correct answer, no. And so I'm gonna pray that for a second. I know Anna just joined a second ago. She's driving. Anna, you want to say hey really quick? Let me unmute you real quick and put you back.
Hey,
what's up, Anna?
Hey, yeah, I'm driving. It's like super bright, so I probably look like a ghost. But I miss y'all. And am I muted?
No, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, I miss everybody. It was good to see some of y'all today, and I'm sad that I missed your aids, but I miss y'all and I'm proud of you.
Anna was gonna have some good trades for us, but she her plans ran a little late today, but she wanted to say hey really quick. So yeah, thanks for saying hey, Anna. Thanks for being here. So with that, Kendall, I'm gonna have you pray over us, and then we'll be done, guys. Kendall, will you just pray that nothing's too difficult for God? And guys, my challenge for y'all this week: pray big prayers, like friends that don't know Jesus, neighbors that don't know Jesus, your family that's hard to obey and love them well whenever you just fight all the time. I don't know, or your parents that maybe they're not together anymore and there's a bad relationship there, or I don't know, guys. Pray big prayers because I promise you, it's not difficult for God. So. Anyways, I'm going to be quiet and can almost let you just pray us out.
Okay. Dear Jesus, I thank you for who you are, God. I thank you for the ways that you're working in our lives and the things that you're doing. God, I pray that you constantly remind us that there is nothing too big for you. God, I pray that we always know that we can run to you. God, that there is nothing too massive or too confusing for us to ask of you, God. I pray that you just bring us together in this time and that you remind us that we have each other and that we have such a sweet community with each other. I thank you for technology and the way that technology can bring us together during our difficult times. God, I pray that you just take away any worry or anxiety or any fears that we have during this time. I pray that you give us some sweet family time during this and that you just constantly remind us that you're enough and that we can do this with your help and through the strength of others surrounding us. God, we love you and we thank you for who you are and what you're doing. In your name we pray. Amen.
Awesome, guys. It was fun. Thanks for hanging out with us. Same time next week.
Bye. Miss you all.
Oh. Our fault. All right. Anyways, we're done.
Bye.
Bye, guys. That's an official goodbye from 12-year-old Kendall. Saying, see you next week.
So
Don't forget to subscribe. And I'm going to mute myself and just leave us up here for a minute. Thanks, Carson. You the man.
Drawing. Ethan, you didn't do the drawing.
Oh,
you didn't do the drawing.
The drawing. You're right. All right, guys, we're doing the drawing. Let me shake it up. Some of y'all are like, man, I didn't care about anything else. I was waiting for the drawing. I see you. All right, I have a lucky number. Ooh, Merriman's.
Woohoo!
Y'all won. So, Merriman's, I owe y'all a $20 gift card to your place of choice. Or cash. I guess I'll throw that out there this time. I'm feeling spicy today. I don't know if I give it to Kyle or Cohen. Maybe they'll just split it. I don't know. But yeah. So Kyle and Cohen,
Congratulations.
y'all won.
Whoop, whoop.
Good deal.
Miss
All right,
Robin,
guys.
we love you too.
Goodbye. XOXO,
Bye.
everyone.
This is awkward.
Thanks, Carson. You the man.